Omekanaya. Omekanaya wa. Number one. Let's go, let's go. Number one, I'm going to
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, great Biafrans, depending on your location. This is Star News TV Biafra. Today, I just want to make common sense, like our brother Kelena will always say. I just want to make common sense. The issue with some Biafrans who are against Simon Ekpa is the reason why I'm here today. Why are you against Simon Ekpa? One of our brothers posted some few hours ago that the reason Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still strong in detention and still hopeful that tomorrow will be better is because of Simon Ekpa. Someone also said that once Nnamdi Kanu is aware that Simon Ekpa is active, he is okay wherever he is. And this is actually the truth. Now, people who are against Simon Ekpa, who say, like Madam Onwubiko, whenever she sees any post about Simon Ekpa, she will always go there and shout, Ebo can cause, or that he's not doing anything. He just knows how to talk without taking actions. So that's what he means by Ebo. He just knows how to talk without taking actions. Now, they have been complaining that the main thing is to start up the fight, heat up the fight and all of that, forgetting that you have to prepare yourself very well. Listen, thousands of Biafrans that are not members of IPMP are ready to fight, but they are ready to fight the ground war. They are ready to fight the field battle. Now, Simon Ekpa understands all these things and he is preparing for air defense and the defense of the waterways. Once this thing starts, once we can be sure of the defense of air and water, forget about land. Men that are willing to come out to join Biafra fight this fight, we are everywhere. We are not part of IPOB, but I can tell you, I can assure you that I have friends everywhere that they are ready. Whenever the time comes, those of us that are outside will come back to Nigeria. Those of us that are in Nigeria will join the fight. I know so many people, both from Kogi, both from Benue, both from Akwa Ibom, both Calabar, Cross River, Rivers, Enugu, Imo, everywhere. Everybody is ready. Everybody is ready. Everybody is ready because everybody is tired about the Nigerian state, about the condition of the Nigerian state, the condition our politicians and the evil, corrupt politicians has placed us in this country. Nigeria and the Biafra territory is a country that, if everything works well, if the people manage the resources well, will be one of the richest in the world. As in, anybody who is born a Biafran should not know anything like poverty. But look at us. People suffer to become who they are. People suffer to become who they are. Everybody's just waiting, and the wait is that let us just hear that gunfire. Let us just know that the war has begun, and you will see men who will come out to join you. The only thing is that everybody is just waiting, because you can't join now when they are actually still in the process. That is just the challenge. Once Simon Ekpa has finished his preparations and everything is on ground, the air defense, the water defense, I am telling you, the field, the ground defense is not going to be a problem. Men are ready. They are ready. One other thing that these people don't understand is that whatever you see happening is about money. Whatever division you see happening in IPOB is about money. I have taken time to study all these people that are online. those ones that are against Simon, I have seen the challenge is money. Money, money, money. Now, let me break it down. The finance coming into IPOB is coming into the pocket through ESN fundraising that happens once every month or twice a month. Now, other activities of ESN, other activities of the Biafra liberation, how are they being taken care of? Do they raise separate money to take care of the court case? Do they raise separate money to take care of other logistics? Do they raise separate money to take care of? Now we have Biafra Republic government in exile. These are necessary things that needs to be done, that needs to be put in place before you can start a war. The government of the world needs to understand what you're doing. They need to understand your plight. They need to understand what it is actually that you're passing through. Yes, we all know that they know, but they are pretending not to know. And this is why it is sacrosanct. This is why it is expedient that Simon Ekpa, in the capacity of the Prime Minister of Biafra Republic government in exile, to write to these organizations, these government organizations, these world organizations such as United Nations, such as the European Union, such as the presidents of top countries, informing them about Biafra and informing them about our next step, informing them about our intentions to take over our lands if nothing is done. And that is why I praise Samuel Ekpa, because he understands the roadmap. There are things that you do now, like you want to start up an open war now, and the world will blame you. They will ask you, what have you done? Are we duly informed about your actions? By then you will put Simon Ekpa in problem. If you are in his shoes, would you want to be in problem? No. And that is why he is now, fiercely writing to different government and informing them and making it public so that everybody knows that he has informed these people. Though we know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has done this, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has informed them, but this now is being headed by Simon Ekpa, and he needs to put all these things in place. He needs to inform the world government of the inhuman treatment against the Biafrans, the killings, the wanton killings of Biafrans. And when he is through informing these people and telling them that his intentions to declare Biafra, then if it happens, if he declares Biafra, they won't have any excuse. Because if you bring up the argument, he would present all the letters he has written to you, informing you and telling you his plans and telling you the reason why he wants to declare Biafra and why Biafra must stand on his own to survive. If you want to challenge him further, he will go ahead to show you evidences of things that he has placed in front of your table. He will go ahead to show you evidences of the killings and the maiming of Biafran people, the destructions of the lives and properties of Biafran people. And then these people will have no other option but to support his cause. They will have no other option, as in they cannot, prosecute him at that point, because whatever you do, he has evidence against you. People need to understand that it is not all about fight. There needs to be, mental toughness. There needs to be mental reorientation of our people. There needs to be that understanding that there's this aspect of, mental and intelligent war that needs to take place before the actual war takes place. You need to be intelligent about everything you do. You need to be intentional. You need to know what you are doing, and you need to inform the world such that whatever move you take tomorrow, nobody will hold you responsible. Nobody will blame you. Our people fixated their eyes on the ESM money, and most of them, all they think is that the money being realized during the ESN fundraising should go to ESN only. Then other things, other activities that needs to be taken care of, how do you take care of them if all the money goes to security, goes to ESN? Is there a separate fundraising for other activities? No. The only fundraising that occurs is for the general good of Biafra and liberation of Biafra. So why would you, as an ESN member, come out to challenge Simon Ekpa to bring the receipt of everything he has done with the money, to bring accountability, as you say? This is preposterous. It's unheard of, because you know there's no other way money comes into this organization. So how do you want them to take care of the organizations? Look at what Simon Ekpa is doing. Look at the liaison offices he's creating everywhere in the world. Where is the money coming from? Our people need to sit down and think. And this message also goes to Jobson Lawrence. He should be careful and understand the people around him and what actually are their intentions. I see him as a good man. I see Jobson Lawrence as a good man. He needs to be calm. He needs to understand these things, that things need to be put in place. So many things need to be put in place, and all those money realized during the ESN fundraising cannot and can never go to ESN. Everything cannot go to ESN just like that. And to prepare for war, you cannot go empty pockets. You cannot send all the money to ESN and have nothing in your pocket. You need to have serious reserve, such that once anything starts, you can dip from there to make things work for you when you need it. Not you spend all the money on ESN, spend all the money on arms and everything, and when the war starts, you don't have anything in your pocket, you don't have any funds. You need funds to try to, sanction certain things. Nothing is there. People need to understand that you need to prepare financially and otherwise before you can go into these things. Some people say all these things about money and position. Yes, it's about money and position. Let the right person be in charge of the money and position. Let us stop talking like people who don't have brains. The money and position are there for people to control. Whatever agitation you are doing, any freedom fighter that does not control money, that does not have money, that does not have source of income, source of financial strength, my dear, you are going nowhere. You are going nowhere. You need to have that financial strength. The only thing that you can say a freedom fighter should have and should be careful about is discipline. You need to be disciplined with finance. You need to be disciplined with position. You need to be disciplined in anything you do as a freedom fighter. Not that you won't take positions, you won't have positions, you won't control finance. You need to control those things. You need to have them. You need to be sure that these things are in your control, such that anytime you need it to sanction certain decisions, you take them and sanction those decisions. Let us stop acting as if taking positions is a taboo. Those of you that are against Simon Ekpa, what are you doing? You are always shouting, Madam, if Onwubiko will always come and say, Bono, and you say you control ESN, you say the men of the ESN are not with Simon Ekpa, that you are talking with them, that you know them. And all you people are shouting is that you need to start up the fight. You need to fight. You need to fight. Now you control the ESN as you claim. Why don't you fight? Those of them that are ESN members that are there shouting, that are complaining, what is stopping you from starting that fight yourself? I read the post of Onwubiko and so many other persons, and Iboeze, Juliet, Akuna, Nena, and stuff. What is keeping you people, since you say you control ESN, what is keeping you from starting that fight that you want? If you start it, men are around that will join you and support you. What is stopping you from starting it? Let us stop being hypocrites. Let us stop being hypocrites. Let us face the fact. Let us tell ourselves the truth. We need to prepare very well such that we will not make mistakes. We don't rush into things unprepared. You don't rush into things unprepared. You need to be very much prepared, both internationally, both at home. You need to be prepared militarily. You need to be your air defense need to be very strong. Land defense need to be very strong. The water defense need to be very strong. And these are things Simon Ekpa is trying to put in place. And all you do is start the fight. You cannot do anything. You are just there. Position, money, accountability. What is your problem? What is your problem? Simon Ekpa is positioning the Biafra struggle. He has spoken, he has written to so many people, and recently the European Union responded to him and asked him to come and present his case. And some of these people are against him, saying it is a lie, it's false news, it's fake news. Why are you against your brother who is doing well, who is speaking? Apart from Simon Ekpa, who else is speaking for Biafrans? Who? Ask yourself, who else? Who else has the voice that the international community can hear? Who else? Is it these people that were with Nnamdi Kanu and he was sold out and kidnapped for 8 good days and they didn't know, they couldn't raise alarm, they couldn't tell anybody, they kept it to themselves until we all saw him in Nigeria? Are these the people that you want to trust? The people that Simon Ekpa will place sit at home for the release of Nnamdi Kanu, to pressure the government, the Nigerian government and the eastern governors to speak and release Nnamdi Kanu, to punish these eastern governors, to punish them. And these people will come and speak against the sit at home. What are they bringing to the table to push for the release of Nnamdi Kanu? Nothing. Somebody is bringing something to the table. Why not allow him to do whatever he wants to do? You would come and counter. You would come and counter. You would come and counter. Any little thing he does, you will come. Tomorrow you will say he's not doing it right. That what has he achieved? But you are the one that has always been antagonizing everything he does. So how do you want him to succeed when you are always antagonizing him? Some of you, I repeat, some of you are indirectly fighting Biafra, fighting against Biafra without knowing. Show me where Simon Ekpa has fought against Biafra. Show me if there's anywhere you have seen or heard or have any record of Simon Ekpa fighting against the liberation of Biafra. Show it to us. If you do not have a place where he is fighting against Biafra, why are you against him? He posted the house of Biafra Republic government in Ezra, the head office. You came out and said it is not true. It is this, it is that. Why can't you stand behind your brother? Why can't you ask him, brother, what are you doing? If this thing is wrong, this is the right thing to do. You need to put this place in order. You need to do this thing in order. You need to do this, you need to do that, such that this will not happen. You are against him. Yet you cannot do anything. He speaks, you say disabled. He speaks against the Nigerian government. You come against him and say he doesn't know what he's doing. He just has mouth. He cannot. Why you? What have you done? Are you not a human being? What have you done? I woke up today to realize that my YouTube page, over 1,000 threats or 1,000, threats to hack my account has been made. But my security was there, and the security alerted me. Immediately I opened my browser through my personal computer. It notified me that the security has blocked over 1,000, hacking threats for just May. Now, what position do I hold in IPOB? Nothing. Am I a member of IPOB? No, I'm just a Biafran who wants the best for his people. And what do? Do I command anybody? No. The only thing I do is to post news, try to find out the truth, and stand by the truth as long as it contains or concerns Biafra liberation and Biafra flag. That is my crime. For there to be people who are trying to hack into my account just because I have tried to make sure that I post the truth and stand by people who are speaking the truth, that is my crime. So just look at myself and see me that is nothing. Then look at people like Simon Ekpa who is working tirelessly for them, who is the one at the forefront working tirelessly. What do you think they are doing to him? The fight against Simon is too much. And if your enemy is fighting your brother and you are supporting that your enemy who is fighting your brother, then something is wrong with you. A pastor once said, your brother Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped and your enemies, the Fulanis, are jubilating and happy. You, who is a Biafran too, joined your enemy to jubilate for the arrest of Nnamdi Kanu. Then you have a mental problem. You have a mental problem. And that is why I keep telling people, if Simon Ekpa is not doing anything right, the Nigerian government will not come against him. They tried all their best to rendition him back to Nigeria. They tried all their best to extradite him to Nigeria, but they couldn't. They failed. They even invited the ambassador of is it Finland to Nigeria, from Nigeria to Finland. They invited her, trying to extradite Simon Ekpa back to Nigeria. When your enemy, the government, is fighting Simon Ekpa, and you, as a Biafran, is also fighting Simon Ekpa, something is wrong with you. Check yourself. Something is definitely wrong with you. It is time we begin to tell ourselves the truth. It is time we begin to speak the truth, no matter what. No matter what. No matter what. I just pray the spirit of Biafra will arrest everyone who is against the liberation of Biafra. Some of you, some of us are fighting against Biafra without knowing. Cool down. Check yourself. Check what you are doing. Observe what you're doing. Observe yourself. And let me tell you, if you don't know, if you are fighting against Simon Ekpa, you are fighting against Biafra. Just know this. If you were not aware, I want you to be aware today. If you are fighting against Simon Ekpa, you are fighting against Biafra. May the gods of our ancestors, may the spirits of our ancestors, may they open your eyes to the truth and to the realization of who is truly fighting for you and I. And may Chukwu Okike Abiama bless all of us and open our eyes for us to come together as one people and support our brother Simon Ekpa, who is doing a wonderful job. He is already positioning things to be in place as they are supposed to be. Let us remove our eyes from finance and money and all of these things. Let us focus on the bigger picture. Let us fight for Biafra. Look around you. Those people who are fighting against Simon Ekpa, so many people have asked them, where is your evidence? They have nothing to provide. So many people who supported them have asked them, where is your evidence? They have nothing to provide. Nothing. It is when Simon Ekpa posts the house, they will go and carry the house and say it is Photoshop. Is that the evidence you have against Simon Ekpa? Simon Ekpa does something, you say it's born. Is that the evidence you have against Simon Ekpa? all these things that he's doing is for Biafra. You still come and say he's not doing it. What do you want from this man? We all know that we need to fight. We all know that we can't get Biafra without war. But we also have to use our senses. Some people will say, use your 99 intelligence. You need to use your senses. You cannot start this war without being fully prepared. You need to be prepared, and that is why I advocate for guerrilla warfare. Let the guerrilla warfare start as you continue to prepare yourself. This is just like an advice to Simon Ekpa. Let the guerrilla warfare start. As the guerrilla warfare is going on, you are preparing yourself. Keep the Nigerian government busy. Keep them busy. Don't relent. If it is our brothers who are there defending Nigeria, decimate them, destroy them. Decimate them. We have begged them enough. We cannot continue begging our brothers. If they want to become Fulani people, if they want to become the weapon fashioned against Biafran people, let us destroy them. We cannot continue begging these people, stop fighting against your people, and they continue to do the same thing. They continue to allow the Nigerian government to use them to kill their own people. It is not possible. It is time we fight these evil people heads on. Guerrilla warfare is what I support for now, as we continue to defend and improve the defense of the Biafra territory. Let us start the guerrilla warfare. And guerrilla warfare I'm talking about is not when you start 1, 2 days, 3 days, you stop. No. Simon Ekpa, if you are listening to me, because I know you listen to every post that has to concern Biafra, that has to do with Biafra, please, Simon Ekpa, our Prime Minister, Biafra Republic Government in exile, we support you 100%. What I'm pleading is that you start the guerrilla warfare, and the guerrilla warfare should not stop. If you stop, you are giving these people a breathing space. But once it starts, let it continue. If you are hitting them, you are hitting them in Abia, you are hitting them in Anambra. As you are hitting them in Anambra, you are hitting them in Akwa Ibom. As you are hitting them in Akwa Ibom, you are hitting them in Calabar, Cross River, you are hitting them in rivers. Hit them everywhere. As in every day, let the heat be on. They are hearing from this angle before they want to channel to this angle. They are hearing from that angle before they want to talk to you. Are hitting them the other side again. Everywhere you hit them, let that guerrilla warfare be sustained. Let it not stop. Once we start this, they will come to the table. But if we push them and stop and allow them, there will be a problem. There will be a problem. Let us hit them. As we are hitting them here, we are hitting them there, we are hitting them every angle. They will be confused. They will not know what to do. They will be forced to release Nnamdi Kanu and grant us a date for referendum of Biafra. If they don't want, we hit them and seal up our territory. Enough of all this pity. And one message to Simon Ekpa. I have, through all my investigation, because I used to investigate everybody, even Simon Ekpa, I investigate everything he says. Simon Ekpa, you love the Biafran people so much that even the Biafrans that are fighting the Biafra people, you want to give them, as in, I don't know how you want to pardon these people every time. I have said it before. We have begged enough. We have pleaded with Biafrans enough. It is time that any Biafran who is standing on the way of Biafra would be crushed. Be it the Chinas and Wuru DMS squad. Once they come around, deal with them mercilessly. Once they try to prevent the force of the Biafra people, the force of the Biafra Liberation Army, deal with them seriously. Once they want to come and attack ESN, deal with them. Let us stop all all these things, fight against Simon, fight against Simon, fight against Simon. If Simon is not there today, would you do it? Would you do what he's doing? Those of you that are shouting Simon Ekpa is not doing it well, if Simon is not there, would you do it? Can you do what he's doing? Who else can stand and speak for the Biafran people now outside Simon Ekpa? Who else? Nobody. Is he the one in Kuwait that is hiding, that cannot come out? How is he going to present himself to international community and speak and defend Biafra? How? Let's use our brain. Let us stand by who is doing it right. May the spirit of Biafra instill the words that have been spoken today in your hearts and cause you to change for the good and to support the liberation of Biafra. Kachinike, Kachuko Kiabiama, Mejopunandube, Mejopunandube. He said.